All right, so you were just saying to me that you wanted to send a letter.
Yeah, I need to send a letter to Gray Sears Zich Deathfang. It's his team, right? I'm asking him if he would be okay with me using it in what we're calling the Nemesis match.
Okay. So I think that eventually you get back a note that looks like it was written by a child with their non-dominant hand.
Mm.
That pretty much just says, yes, they are yours to command.
Okay. The other thing is we get a brief scene of Rents just reading a really folded, muddy, dirty, weathered piece of paper that to viewers of the Enemy Within campaign would look familiar. It's the letter that his cousin sent him
Nice.
almost a year and a half ago. Has finally made it to him, and his face is draining of color as he reads it, learning that the forces of chaos are active within the Empire.
Or were a year ago.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all I have for pregame.
Okay. So and then we will then go over to the interview with Wilhelm. You're watching Blood Bowl 7's on Cabal Vision with your host, Wilhelm Wolfsbane. Welcome back, sports fans, to the Brew Bowl, a Blood Bowl 7's tournament proudly sponsored by Bugman 7X. It's the start of round 6, and that means we have a real treat in store for you tonight, because it's also the start of Giant Round. These immense players are the biggest of guys, the brutalest of blockers, and the bonus of heads. It's time to see what these teams can do with one of the most devastating players to ever take the pitch. Our home team tonight is the Loren Forest Drakes. Despite not yet losing this season, in fact only taking one loss in their entire Brew Bowl career, the Drakes are a diminished team. Fans of the Drakes that came to watch Starcatcher Mini will be disappointed as last season's MVP is out injured tonight. The Drakes have had to bolster the ranks with a couple of jobbers and a merc, just to have a chance to put out a fight tonight. Facing the Drakes, we have the Warpstone Enslavers. While it was with a different team manager Rince Barrowrider is the only person in the Brew Bowl to have ever led a team to outright victory over the Drakes. The Enslavers are a large team who benefit from great training and exceptional skills, so I'm thinking they're in with a great chance to take down the reigning champions tonight. I'm also happy to tell you that Rince Barrowrider has joined me in the studio tonight. So, Rince, welcome back to the Cabal Vision.
Thank you. Glad to be here. I just want to correct something that you said in your interviews with Tharsa Murgalat. I did not, in fact, speak about him and a unregistered assistant coach. My understanding is that he has indeed purloined a demonic force into a assistant coaching position. So while I find that concerning, indeed the violations that I spoke about were his outright blood sacrifice of a griffin, a symbol of the empire to which I am not only a citizen of, but the land of my birth. But indeed, these sorts of pre-game demonstrations are staunchly against the rules.
All right, we'll leave that for the powers that be to decide. Rince, I have been hearing a lot of rumours lately about supposed nemesis teams. I don't know much about that, but I had to guess who the Drake's nemesis is. I'd say it's any team led by you. The Knuckle-blessed stars must have aligned somehow to put you up against the Drakes when you're at your strongest and they're at their weakest. Am I right?
I wouldn't say they're at their weakest. Certainly them having to call upon journeymen is a concern for them. I think the Giants are definitely going to change the way both these teams play, but just looking at Crad Bouldergut, he's scary. When he hits people, they tend to stay down, sometimes permanently. That said, one of my colleagues has coined the phrase foul around and find out. And while the Drakes don't have a history of repeatedly fouling their opponents, it should be noted that last year they made a deal with the Pussville Bombers to blaspheme against Nuffle, keeping their team at a size of 7 in order to power up the Lord of Pestilence in a spiritual battle against Nuffle. Now, that's pretty unacceptable behavior to me. And as the only team and only coach that has ever defeated them, I think that it's time that they get a second lesson on what the taste of defeat is. I have never been more motivated to destroy my opponents than I have been tonight. Will I succeed? I don't think so. The Drakes are a real threat. I always estimate my opponents correctly as being better than me. But last time I got lucky. I just need to get lucky again.
All right. I'd like to take a moment to talk about your extra player tonight. Standing at a staggering height of 20 feet, Gromgol the Steel Viper is a force to be reckoned with. He's no stranger to the game, having been scouted in the World's Edge Mountains 6 years ago. He has single-handedly demolished entire teams, scattering players like leaves on the wind. Tonight he's ready to unleash his bone-crushing strength for the Enslavers. Rince, how do you think Gromgol will integrate with the team?
Gromgol presents an obstacle, both literally and philosophically. Of course, he threatens a wide area. His style of play is one that we aren't used to, but on the other hand, maybe tonight's the night to let that out. But that said, if we're blitzing with Gromgold, we are not blitzing with the Gravemaker. So I don't think he integrates well with us, but we are happy to have him here because elves are just so easy to break.
Speaking of that, I am hearing rumours that you've personally taken the Gravemaker under your wing to directly oversee the Rat Ogre's training and development. Can you confirm if this is true or not? And if it is, what's it like working with such a powerful and deadly player?
It's absolutely true, and I'm glad you asked. The Gravemaker is a emotional soul. He's here playing for his little ratlings back home to help impress them. He had a hard and difficult life, a brief stint with drug addiction, and his time in the spotlight here under the name and the mask of the Gravemaker has allowed him to get himself back on his feet. It's a real Ratty Downey Jr. moment for him. He said he never felt as low as when he was having a Burger King burger. That was where he knew he had reached the bottom of his career. And that was the time where I appeared before him and held out a hand and said, I need you to beat the shit out of people.
Warpstone Dutch is a hell of a drug. Look, I think that training is going to make all the difference tonight. The Enslavers are a highly trained team, and even though the Drakes are also decently trained, they've got so many players tonight who are unfamiliar with the rest of the team and will be able to benefit from that experience. I'm not going to ask if you think you'll win, Rince, but can you at least capitalize on that?
I'm glad you didn't ask, because my answer would be, I don't think I can win, but I want to. I want to win. Can I capitalize on the difference in training? Yes. Mostly because I have rerolls and my opponent doesn't. How do I say that in character? I have no idea.
Well, that's what training is.
Our superior training will allow us to defeat our enemy, who all are loners tonight.
The good news for the Enslavers is that right now, at the start of round 6, you're at the top half ladder, which is where you want to be to make the playoffs in 3 weeks' time. With 8 competition points, there are still a lot of teams that could threaten the Enslavers. This will be the round that we start to see teams lock themselves in or out of the finals. You didn't make it last year with the Black Eye Enslavers, but you're looking good this year. Will adding N to the front of your team name give you a chance to make it in?
I have no idea. I leave that in Nuffle's hands, as I do most of my decisions.
All right, Rince, it's getting close to that time. Is there anything else you'd like to add for the fans?
Many fans may know that I am frankly disgusted with the way this league has embraced employing a young man with bonitis. I brought him on as an assistant coach just to get him out of the running as a player, since so many teams seemed so interested in permanently employing this chainsaw-wielding, sickly youth. With that said, I did bring him on as a fouling coach, and perhaps in a bastion of good luck, he has prepared the team for our plan tonight, which is to just go absolutely apeshit.
And is it true that Georgie's chainsaw is being auctioned off for Bonitis research?
I am not at liberty to say what is going on with Georgie. You'll need to speak to his public publicity team. The money and fame has definitely brought him to a different level.
All right, thanks, Vince. All right, sports fans, it's the moment you've been waiting for, the start of Giant Round. I'm expecting some incredible battles out there and, frankly, a lot of injuries, which is what we'd like to see. We've got two teams that are effectively wearing paper, so the apothecaries better warm up their tools. Let's stop talking about it, though, and go and watch it. It's time for Blood Bowl.
I know it was earlier, but it just felt like the right time.
All right, let's do some rolls. Start off with your corporate roll, please.
Okay. It's 10.
10. That is that's a good one. That's the plus 3 or plus 1d3 times 10,000 extra gold, which is what you need right now. Then a promotion roll.
Yes, James. What I need is more money.
Exactly. Look at
Another
you.
10.
You're guaranteed 3 fan factor. And finally, a training roll.
3 fan factor. Okay. My training is now +1. So that's also
It's a 10. Okay, someone gets pro. Who's it going to be?
It can't be the giant.
It can't
right?
be anyone that's got loner.
The giant does have learner. So does the grave maker. I think I will give it to Triple H then. I feel like passing is going to be a nightmare today.
Right. Yeah, you can update him now. All right, we need to start the game in tour play.
I'm also going to roll for my apothecary.
Oh, yes.
Plus.
You're ready for medieval still? No. Right, you shouldn't need an apothecary to match with 2 guys with Mighty Blow +2. All right, I'll roll
Stop,
D.
James, stop trolling. My fan factor is automatically 3, right?
That's right, yes. So
yeah, I'm just going to put a 3 in there.
The Drakes only get the extra 1. So 1.
Fortunately, I have an apothecary. I just wanted a second one. And I'll tell you what, I'd love to get that stadium that gives both sides a free apothecary.
Oh, yes.
That would be amazing. That's probably the only stadium I would consider.
Okay, you need to go to mercenaries and add a giant mercenary down the very bottom.
Indeed, I have done so.
Okay, which means I can now go and add a giant and my merc. There we go. All right, weather. I'll roll a d6. It's 5. You roll a d6. Just don't roll a 6. Okay, it's nice weather. That's fine. And would you like heads or tails?
I will take heads. As my man says, tails never fails.
It is tails. Okay. I am going to receive in the first half, which is probably what would have happened anyway if you had chosen to go first.
Indeed, as you know, I like to receive in the second half.
Yeah.
Although I always say it wrong almost every time.
All right. So you're setting up to kick off. You need to remove
giants count towards positionals.
They you can have as many positionals on the field. It's more about what comes to the thing. So you just need to get rid of 2 players. They count as a player, but they don't mean you can't have another position on the field.
Taking away head cheese and one of the 2 Fowlers. I think it's Ratty Savage is gonna take a backbench today. And they're upside down. All right, this was a solvable problem. There we go. I'm setting up first, correct?
You are to kick off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we need a partner to escort.
Sorry, is he in those 2 squares? Those squares there, is that right?
Yeah. Yes, he's there. Okay. Rhett Kishi will be Gravemaker's escort for today. Bulk Hogan backing the Gutter Runner. thrower in a pocket and Ratista on the outside. And I believe that still gives me 3 on the front line. I am prepared to kick.
Okay. Put you there. All right. Where are you seeing the ball?
I will put it down right in front of Crag Bouldergut.
Okay. Deviate.
I see you're using the trapdoor to defend your side.
1, 2, 3, 4. Stay away from that
That's
trapdoor.
not the worst.
2d6.
I would prefer if it was on your side of the field, however.
7 is brilliant coaching. So I roll a dice and add nothing. I have a 4. You roll a dice and so just don't roll a 1. Okay, you get an extra reroll.
Perfect, perfect. It's for this drive only, correct?
For this drive, yes. Roll a d8, see where the ball bounces. 6, so it comes back 1 to there.
Now, you can't Mighty Blow on a blitz, correct? It has to be a block action?
No, you can Mighty Blow blitz.
Oh, that's scary as hell.
Okay. I will start my first turn then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to blitz with the giant into your giant. So Bonehead. It's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One needs to go for it. The blitz. Oh, you son, if you saw that dice, it was almost a 1.
I did. It was a 1 and it rolled over to a 4, which happened to me Sunday as well.
All right, we'll take the push. You've got stand firm. Would you like to stand firm?
I would like to stand firm, actually.
Okay. We'll go. 1, 2. Actually, before we do him, let's do other people first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to try and move Crad Bouldergut. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Actually, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get the ball on A2 plus. Got it. And may as well go one more in. Okay, so that is a turnover to you there.
So I need 1 mark on the giant in order to put myself back to parity.
That's right, yes.
So I'd be throwing 1 die. Let's see. So that's Lyman, War Dancer. So there's the threat as the outside War Dancer. How do I want to do this? I mean, I think having the giants swipe at each other is okay. You really blocked my giant in there quite well. And I don't think, yeah, I mean, your giant placement is really good. It has forced me to respond in a way that I don't want to.
Thank you for your compliment.
You're welcome. If I instead block the Kazlu,
you'll be on 2 dice.
A push will throw them off the.
That's right, yes.
But do they have like sidestep?
They don't actually know.
Shit? Interesting. So I'm 2 dice now with nothing going on to just go ahead and block and throw them off.
If you were to move someone up to mark my giant, you'd be 3 dice.
Interesting. Very interesting. Let's start there then. I will do such a block.
Okay.
Bonehead, I believe.
Bonehead, yep. You good? 3 dice. All you need is 1 knot. Okay, off he goes.
Okay.
Roll injury.
Injury.
Injury, straight to injury.
Yes, because it's a crowd.
It's KO.
8. That's a good start. Can I get to this thrower? The giants do mark up their sides.
They do,
correct?
yes.
So I would need to, yeah, I mean, there's no way around it. I'm going to have to do something pretty spectacular to get over there and block them up. I wonder if I just have my thrower move here. I feel like you could do some crazy multiple block shit, but at the very least, I'm stopping your thrower from forward motion. That is... My giant has acted. So that's those 3 are out of the way now. Can I do something about this war dancer? So if the rat ogre goes 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
and blocks the war dancer, the blitzer is marking these 2.
That's right. Yep.
To cancel them out, so I'd still be looking at 2
dice.
Yep. 3. Interesting.
You could get a push off there as well if you get push.
Yeah, with frenzy. Yes. Yep. Okay, I think we'll try that. Animals. I'm declaring blitz on Siniste.
Yep.
Brave Maker. Animal savagery.
He's good.
Okay, I go in. We start the
2 dice
off.
Push.
Well, we'll start with push and follow up.
Yep. Off they go. So injury roll. It's just the stuns. They go there.
Okay, where does this leave me for the remainder? They are strength 3. I am strength 3, so I don't really have an advantage unless I move forward and start marking up. So, Rat Kishi has not acted. I could move him to the outside here.
Yep,
and
that will give you
two
dice.
Blocks, and then Ratisa blocks. Yes. Okay, let's do that. Starting with bulk on thigh leave.
Yep. Got him.
I'll take the POW.
Where do you want to put him?
I'll put him behind her. And I will follow up.
Yep. Armor. That is through. It's the stun.
And then Ratista into Kakarai. You made the names.
Both down.
I mean, it's the last play. So let's, yeah. I mean, there's... Oh, wait. No, I have to have both skulls. Yes, but we're doing it that way.
Armor roll.
And this is how Ratisa dies.
No. That's through. That is KO. Okay, let's turn over. I just need one of those players to stay standing, and none of them did. All right.
You could always throw it to the giant.
Okay, so we're going to start with a blitz from Craig Bouldergut. Bonehead. Good. So 1. Blitzing into Ratishi Richu. 2 dice. And he goes. I'm not following up.
Interesting.
Doesn't get through armor. So it's 2, 3, 4.
Brilliant move.
Okay, the giant is going to multiple block Triple H and Dawn Michaels.
Yeah, I figured that.
So Bonehead. Oh no! Do I try and use my reroll on a 4+ loner? I think I have to here. So loner first off. He's good. Bonehead reroll. He's good. Okay. So first off, on to Dawn Michaels. It's just
Wow.
oh, that's it. It could end anyway. So that is not through, I don't think.
Do you have Mighty Blow?
So we found this out. If you are both down, you don't get to apply Mighty Blow because you are prone at the point that you are you're throwing the armor break. So you can roll armor break on me. No. Okay.
The other block doesn't go through?
No, it doesn't because it's important what order you're doing in because of that.
Interesting. It is now my turn, correct?
It is your turn, yes.
Who is my Fowler? Is it the guy who just got downed and thrown out? Is it Ratisa? It is. Son of a bitch. Okay. Greg Boulder Gut is strength 5.
Yeah, so you'll be two dice.
7. Interesting. So it's 2 dice, but I have to roll for Bonehead. I don't need a blitz, right? It's just a block.
Just a block, that's right, yeah.
Interesting. I think I will start there. Do I want to get somebody up to block against Kikiernan? I'm not sure. I already have bulk there. All right, yeah, I'll start with the block on.
Okay, Brad. Bonehead.
So not a 1.
You good? 2 dice.
Let's roll 2d6.
You got him.
I'll take the POW.
Where do you want to put him?
Let's put him here.
Yep. Right.
I don't suppose I can.
You can't follow because there's no.
Follow up. Yes,
okay.
Indeed.
Armor roll. Wow. Okay, you get +2 on injury because you got through his armor naturally. So he is KO'd.
This is a disastrous start for you.
It is, yeah. I'm rolling terribly.
Does your thrower has a leap? No, you just have pass. So you could be in trouble if I block you in every direction. Someone's calling me from West Virginia, so it's a wrong number for sure. Okay, so a blitz with Bulk Hogan would be ideal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My movement is 7, so that's possible. Don Michael standing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is also possible. So do I want to move Triple H? Actually, if I don't, I can try to surf again afterwards,
well, you can put,
right?
if you move Triple H forward 1, then you blitz with bulk, that'll push him off. Because
yes. But my concern is that I want Triple H to pick the ball up.
Okay.
Right. So if I leave him available, I might not surf him this round. But if he does get surfed forward, Triple H can then just block him with 2 die block. Yeah, I'm doing a weird thing, but I'm starting by activating Dom Michaels. I'm moving Dom Michaels. Boop.
Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep.
And then blitz with Bulk Hogan, who gets away here, and then blitzes into.
So it's a 1 dice. Go for it. You got to go for it because it's with 7 to there.
Do I? With 7?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, 6. You're right. Sorry, 7 for the blitz.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So that'll be knock him down.
Yeah.
Following up.
I'll take it. No, I don't think so. Actually.
Okay. Armor roll. That is through. Injury. Is stunned. All right, and D8's where the ball goes.
This is going to be the wild one for sure.
1 goes onto the giant. So I'll roll to see where it goes next. So it goes D16, which is... I got to reroll it. If you reroll any number more than 12. 11. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the ball ends up there.
Interesting. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I can get to the ball in 7 spaces and start pulling away. Problem is that giant is not stunned. I think just having the ball is a good start. But do I want to hand off or pass to anyone? I don't know. Like, if I give it to Don Michaels, the giant will just stand up and bash Don Michaels. So that's not great. You have 2 people who could conceivably be getting up and running it as well. So the best move is to get the ball in a position where you have to blitz to get to it. That is the solution. To make it so that no matter where you go, it's a blitz. All right. With that in mind, what do I need to pass to Rat Kishi? He's got an agility of 3+ with no rerolls. I'm not super thrilled on that. My movement is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Throwers have a movement of 7. So with a go for it, I can make a breakaway. All right, Rick, Triple H activating.
Yep.
Moving onto the ball and
3
picking it up.
pick up. Yep, he's got it.
Okay, and then a go for it.
Yep. He's good.
All right. I need to get some markups, some blocks.
I mean, the advice would be to move Ratishi, get him up, send him there, which then should at least move the Gravemaker to mark them both with his tail.
Yeah. I prefer he'd be on the other side of them.
Well, he'd be able to move that far, but it's more a case of making sure he's a coin flip to activate right now, without getting a plane next to him.
And the other problem is, of course, I can't block the giant in a way that keeps him from getting there. But
he's got a 5+ agility though. He's not going to be dodging away.
You're running out of players, which is a good thing for me. All right, so Rakishi will activate, and as you say, he shall move to right here.
Yep.
And then I'll activate the Gravemaker with the intent to move.
4+. He's good.
Well. He will move here. Now I've got that whole area blocked.
Dice rolling's on point today.
James, it's just like the last time I faced the Drakes. I needed really good luck and you needed bad luck. I believe that will end my turn as I have done all activations. And thank you for the compliment of my ability to roll dice well.
Okay. So
it was always like this.
I will stand up the giant first off. Yeah, he's up. Okay.
Sure.
3. Okay, 3+ dodge. That's a blitz, sorry. I got no rerolls. Down he goes. Armor roll.
Oh my God. This is a nightmare.
No, not through.
Okay.
Over to you.
I'm throwing 2 dice on the giant right now.
Yes. With the giant on giant will be 2 dice. Yep.
Yes. I think I'm just going to go ahead and clear that block giant to giant.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah.
2 dice. I will not stand firm. You can push me there.
Very well.
You want to follow up?
I think so. That has made things difficult for me, huh? Ironic. There's no juggernauty thing. No, nothing like that, huh? Interesting. So I do need to dodge out in order to get the ball onto someone. Oh, and if I dodge behind him, I don't have any more problems after.
That's right, yeah.
One, right?
Yeah.
I will declare a pass
Okay.
with Triple H dodging.
So 3+. You good?
I finish by moving here, and I pass to Don Michaels.
2+ pass. You good? 2+ catch. You're using
reroll.
Well, you hasn't got the catch skill. Using your reroll from your
Yes, I will use that. Yep.
He's good. Okay, so you can record a completion. Whoops, for Triple H.
Completion. Triple H. And do I want to do any fouling while I'm here? Right, like I've got a prime opportunity on this. That's a lineman. That's also a lineman. I feel like fouling linemen is really just kind of a waste of my time. I really want to foul some war dancers. Do I have any other options? What is Bulk Hogan on the Giant right now?
2 dice down.
Probably really bad.
Yeah, you'll be
really
strength 6 versus 7.
I'll just run it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll go 9 here.
Okay.
And I will stop there, actually.
Okay.
What about the Grave Maker? Have I blitzed?
Don't think you have, because I had no one standing except the Giant side of my turn.
Yeah, only the Giant has been attacked. Okay, so there are 3 marks on the Giant. So with the Grave Maker's 5 strength, he would get a 2 die.
He would.
On...
Yep.
I will activate to move here, and then Animal Savagery, Gravemaker, Blitz on the Giant.
Yep, 2+. You good?
Sure. I want to put him in a place that does not invite counterattack. Can I do that?
You can, yep.
Okay, so even if I push him, we're not really going anywhere.
Down he goes. I'll not stand firm. So push that player back. Roll armor. Are you following up? Oh, you have to. You're frenzy.
I have to because I'm Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut.
No.
Okay. That is all of my activations.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, I will. Yeah, we're gonna stand up, thigh leave. 2, 3, 4 and a 2+. 5, 6, go for it. It's good. Stand up, Dade. I'm going to declare a blitz with the Giant. That's going to be a multiple block blitz. Yep. So stand up. Turn him.
Good call.
Turn him that way. Okay, so we're going to do it on to Bulk Hogan first. Off he goes. He is just stunned. And then on to Triple H. Down he goes. Even with Mighty Blow +2, I can't get an armor break. I've had 2 chances of Mighty Blow +2 and not got either one through your 8 armor. Alright, and I'll just stand up, attacking. And that'll be your turn.
Interesting. Interesting indeed.
You've got a
Giant blocking
3 dice.
Day. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do that.
No, you're not. Unless you want to do a 4+ low enough to get through that.
Does manager reroll get around that?
It does. You had to roll. Yeah, so you don't need to roll loner roll. So
yes, I will then use a manager reroll to get around.
All right, 3 dice.
I just need to push, right?
Yep. Here he goes.
Yeah, well,
roll injury.
Off.
Oh,
That's
seriously
very
hurt.
high. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to record a seriously hurt. That's not a casualty for you though, because it was done by the crowd.
Well. But I get XP for it.
You get
Correct?
XP for it. That's right. Yes.
XP completion. 1 XP showing up. 1 XP casualty. I'm not certain I spelled that right, and indeed I did not. What is the viability of you catching up to me? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So you could conceivably stop my scoring attempt if I want to. What are the rules for fucking around? I
Stalling.
forget what it's called. Stalling.
So,
Yeah.
so if you don't score, if Dawn Michaels does not score this turn, because at the start of the turn she was able to score without rolling any dice, then she is officially stalling. So if we get a result like get the rare for throw a rocket, anything which targets a random player, she's targeted first.
I see. I see. Hmm. So I would like to cause a little bit more havoc before officially stopping that one. I can aim this out. Triple H stands up and moves 4, 5, 6 to here, where he's not marked by the giant.
Yep.
And then Gravemaker does a block on Thyleaf.
Yep. 2 dice.
Okay. Well, I have to start with Animal
and
Savagery, which I have motherfucker. I guess he dunks on Triple H.
All right. Armor roll. No, it's fine.
It's a good time to have bad rolls.
Push.
Great time to have good rolls. I'll push here.
Yep. And then second one, 2 dice. Push. There.
Push here.
Yep.
Still have a blitz, but I think I will indeed walk the ball in.
Okay. So record a touchdown for Dawn Michaels.
Don Michaels.
So did you have a KO? You did. Roll a dice to see whether David Batista wakes up. He does.
Perfect.
See what he want to bring back in. I need to roll for Kazlu. He's fine.
5.
And for
My blitzer.
Brad Baldergut, he's fine. Right. Okay, and you are kicking to me.
I'm kicking to you again.
Yep.
Yes, that makes sense. You did some real motherfuckerly shit about blitzing my giant last time, and I'm not going to learn my lesson at all, I think. Nichols over here, blitzer. And Batista. Yep, okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Who did you bring in to replace the thrower?
Just one of my journeymen. One over here, Scotho.
This may be a little bit of a different match now.
Where are you kicking the ball?
Directly in front of the giant.
Okay. Deviate roll.
Deviate roll.
63 is off the pitch. So I roll 2d6 for
problem for me.
For the event. 9 is quick snap, so I get to move 1d3 plus one of my players a free square. 2 players. Okay, so I'm going to put him forward 1. I'm going to put the giant forward 1.
Well, that's a big problem for me.
All right, and I'm giving the ball to Kazlu.
The War Dancer?
Yeah. Okay, so start my turn 5. All right, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to blitz the Gravemaker with the Giant. Bonehead.
Not multiple block.
No. 2,
Okay.
3, 4. By model blocked, it would be 2. It would be 1 dice on him. Got him.
This could be the end of a career.
9 is through.
It is. Yeah.
That is dead.
I will apothecary.
4+. No, still dead at this point in time. So record an injury of 12 for Gravemaker. I know you've got your ability to bring a player back at the end of the match, but we'll do that then.
I really don't want to let him go even for this match. I considered really briefly using the manager reroll, but
You can't read a reroll or reroll. I suppose Apothecary's not a reroll, is it? Yeah, so. All right. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gonna move Crad Bouldergut. It's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go for it. 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will turn over there.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
Ah, sorry. Do you mind if I move my last blade? I completely missed he was back there.
Yes, that's why I thought it was interesting that you would leave a safety when you're so obviously offensively.
Sorry. Yeah, I had my camera. I couldn't see that a player was back there.
Sure. I think I'm just going to start with the giant punishing Skotho for
Bonehead. I fed the big guy. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
You're good. 3 dice.
3 dice? Very well. Can I use that thing that lets me reroll when I get all skulls down?
It's not all skulls.
No, because it's not all skulls, huh?
So either you other management reroll to reroll all the dice, or try a.
I will use my manager reroll to reroll all of the dice.
Okay, no worries.
I don't want to fuck around with Loner. Jesus, it's so bad. I'll push into the outside.
Following up?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I will not follow up. Now I need to figure out what my next steps are. I need to stop the ball carrier from going forward. The problem is you have leap and a second war dancer you could conceivably attempt a pass to. Not great chance on a pass, but the leap makes things a lot more difficult. Plus the fact that your big guys can just swat most of my team down. It is a problem. It is indeed a problem. Start by moving here. Then we're going to have Batista take a step backwards.
Okay, 3+. You could.
Then we are going to have Don Michaels take 2 steps backwards.
Okay.
Of course, I'm making the roll on the first one. Dodge?
Yep, dodge roll. Yep. You good.
Then I will have Bulk Hogan take a step backwards.
You good? Oh, no, you're not. No, so I used a 3+.
3+?
Yeah, that's a fail.
I'll use one of my team rerolls.
Okay. He's good.
And then back into the hole here, just trying to force a very unusual pattern of movement. Ratkishi will dodge.
Yep. You good?
That was a whole. You could sleep over Ratkishi, but I'm doing my best here to keep from getting swatted and try to stop a leap team. This one's for you, Lord Hunter. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead, James. You got. Is this your one shot?
I got one
score?
shot, my one opportunity. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to start by going. I'm going to move in here. 1, 2. Oh, it's got disconnected from server. All right, so I think we're back. I've been trying to work out if I can get 3 dice still on Ratishi Richku, but I can't without creating an awkward amount of an awkward placement for myself. So we're just going to have to blitz with the giant. Okay, so 1 into there.
Yeah.
And then it'll be 2 dice. I need other.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm going to go,
there you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For a score by Caslu. Okay. Oh, that was tense. Okay, so you still get a turn though before the half is over.
What did you think about my defensive formation?
It was good. Like it was, you had to.
I just couldn't cover everywhere.
Yeah, because I
lost a player.
Had a chance to get through. Yeah, so it was going to be a hard one to cover. Okay, so have you got a player?
I also kept you from knocking any of my players out with casual blocks up and down the field.
That's true. You may bring in one more of your players from the sideline. Well, you have to.
Yes, indeed. Who we've been using? Ratty Savage?
Yep.
Oh, it's because Gravemaker is dead. Yes, yes. So now I'm at a very big disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm set up.
Okay, we're ready here.
Okay. I'm going to try and put the ball. Going to try and put the ball in the back corner here.
Interesting.
1 to 7. Okay, it actually stays on the field yet at the moment. 11 is a officious ref. So we both roll the dice and add our fan factor. So mine goes to 7. Yours goes to 7. So if you equal officious ref, I think both people and no people get it. Just check. Both players random set the player. Okay, so I'll do my one first. So I'm going to roll a d8. I'm just going to go left to right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reroll. 3, 1, 2, 3. The Crod Boulder Gut pisses off the ref and gets stunned and opponent stunned. You will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you roll a d8. 1. So Dave Batista, roll a d6. He is stunned. All right. And the ball bounces 3 back to where I kicked it. Wow. Okay. So for people wondering about my tactics there, I was kicking for a touchback because I figured you give the ball to Dawn Michaels, for example, but then you wouldn't have the movement to get in and score in one turn. Whereas if I kicked it in the middle, for example, and you got to like a high kick, you get in there and grab it and then have a chance to running through.
Yeah.
So
it's a great idea.
All right, so your turn 6 begins.
What is my viability of a giant on giant blitz?
So if you did it right now from any square except this one, it would be a 1 dice. You
Right,
have to go for it 2-1.
I have to go for it. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna start with declaration of a pass.
Yep.
Triple H is gonna pick up 1, 3, 4, 5.
3 plus.
Pick up.
With sure hands.
Reroll.
He's got it.
That's 6, 7. And pass chart. I will do short pass to who did the pro on? On Michaels? No? Am I crazy?
Pro was on Triple H.
Oh, okay. So I'm better off just throwing it to Don Michaels once again.
So we have 3 plus. Yep, man, 2 plus catch. Yep, another completion for Triple H.
Rakishi will move here. Then we will declare blitz with the giant. I guess I gotta do bonehead
first. You good?
The dream is alive, as James would say.
Go for it.
Nope.
Want to use reroll on that? I mean, you're going to get him back in half anyway, so you may as well.
Wait, why do I have 2 rerolls?
Because you have 2 rerolls.
I used at least one of them.
You used one that was the one you got from brilliant coaching.
Listen, I agree that I should have a boon here, but I don't know. Let me analyze the picture. I only have 1 reroll left, but you know what? Loner is fine to roll. You know what I mean? So yep. I start with Loner for the reroll.
Yep, you got it. So now you can redo the go for it. Okay, now you can do the 2 dice block. Got him.
I'll take the, yeah.
I'll push back by it. You can't follow up because there's no room.
It doesn't matter if I follow up or not.
You can't. There's no room.
If I can, I would. Yeah.
Armor? That will get through with Mighty Blow, so it's regular injury. Oh, there goes my giant. Badly hurt. So that was a good block.
Injury.
Yep. So it's a casualty for the giant.
Okay.
So my giant's out for the rest of the game.
I will end my turn.
Okay. Why is this frozen? All right. So that's the end of the half. That was a big outcome to get.
Well, I mean, you took Gravemaker away, so this feels like a excellent trade for that.
All right, so let's work out. So you need to bring. Did you lose a player there? No. Why didn't Rikishi Rat 2 reset? All right, I'm not going to bring out my last journeyman now. Okay, so meanwhile, during halftime, in comes Reek. Lord Barrel Rider.
Yes.
That's been an interesting first half. Wow, you took out their giant, but you lost. Oh, I'm so sad. You lost the Gravemaker.
We'll bring him back using the power of Nuffle, as we've done several times before. Never on camera, of course, but the loss of the Gravemaker will have ramifications for the rest of the game, as will the loss of their giant.
Does that mean you're going to start fouling now?
If I thought I could have gotten away with fouling, I would have done it. I feel that I have been judicious in the use of my players and that my plays have been efficient. I must say that Gromgold the Steel Viper is a more sincere, thoughtful, and brutal addition to the team than I originally anticipated.
Okay, good. So you're receiving the ball now. That puts you in a pretty good position, yeah?
I do like to receive the ball. It's true. Just like Nesting Housing Consortium likes to receive
All right, bye.
the.
And off he goes.
Hey, listen, they're my sponsor. All right, I try to make sure I know other players and coaches don't
Yeah, he's
talk
gone.
about their sponsors.
He's gone.
Okay.
All right, I am kicking to you. Yes, I am.
I do like to be kicked to in the second half when I'm at my strongest and you're at your weakest. Which only helps if you're actually at your weakest, although in this case, I think that is true. Wow, you are placing way behind the line. This is a guy who doesn't want to get multiple blocked, huh? Wow, 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 wow.
All right, I'm set up.
Are these all linemen? No war dancers on the front line?
Yeah, who wants answers at the back here?
Interesting, interesting. Okay, so I think I want to set up in a way that lets me start with a multiple block blitz for 2 dice. Is that right? Am I crazy with this? Okay. We need a center man, and that's your boy Bulk. Don Michaels goes behind the big guy. We need an outsider. We need a second outsider. This is very dangerous in case you get a blitz, but what am I going to do about it? No.
Well, even with a blitz, I've only got 4 movements, so go 1, 2, 3, 4, go for it, go for it. Wouldn't I'd have to do a 1 dice blitz. Couldn't do it with the ogre.
Okay.
All right.
I have finished placing. This is choppy, but
I'm going to aim for. So I'm aiming for the square that is like where the giant is, but in front of the square. Yes. So it's on the giant. So 2 to 4 is going to go 1, 2 to there, and then sorry, nice. There, and then we're going to do 4 is a solid defense, so I can reset up in any way.
But you have to keep 3 people on that.
I have to keep people on the front. That's correct. Yes, that's right. Yep. All right. So
I feel like you may be moving Boulder Gut around in order to block what I'm doing.
Yeah, okay. All right, and the ball bounces
right onto Triple H.
Right onto John Michaels, who catch on a 3+. Nope, D8's here at DB8's too.
Sure. Triple H, perhaps?
Behind, so it lands there.
Very well.
Okay, and you may start turn 1 in tour play. Or turn 7.
I feel that I can somehow end up with the giant here.
Yeah.
On these 4 squares, blitzing into multiple
those 2
block into. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my team reroll back. That's my head coach.
I will start with Triple H declaring a
pass,
handoff. Yeah, I've already juiced my score. I don't need to take the risk of rolling multiple dice a lot of times.
With a short hands reroll.
Roll for
You good? You got it.
Okay.
Where are you hanging off from? 2+ handoff.
No, I don't want to block. There we go. I don't want to block the way forward just in case.
It's good. Good.
Okay.
Oh, bonehead first.
Oh yes, of course.
You good? They're going to there.
And then I need to do...
Go for it first for the block. You're out of manager rerolls?
I am indeed out of manager rerolls. What is my defensive setup like right now? You have a swarm of men who could make it to the ball carrier and make my life a problem. I will indeed go for a loner reroll.
Okay, loner, first off. Down he goes.
Nope. He's down.
He does not hurt himself. All right, so my turn.
I'm ending my turn on tour play.
Yes, thank you.
There you
go. All right. We're going to start by moving Crad Bouldergut. Good. 2, 3.
Is this a foul attempt?
2, 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Legendary reverse cage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, where did that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are blitzing with Siniste onto Rikishi Retu.
Oh, interesting.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the blitz. Power, I'm not following up. 8 is through armor, I believe. Yep.
Yep.
This is stun. And then we are declaring Skotho is going to foul the giant, +3.
The revenge for last time.
That's through.
Is it?
Yeah, 8 + 3 is 11.
8?
So he's only stunned, but I'm sent off too, so I need to record Skotho gets a foul.
Interesting.
Assuming that was number 11. And I need to record, I need to try and argue the call. Now you sent off. So, sent off for number 13. And that will end my turn. So, over to your next turn.
I will... What's your... 3. That will tempt you greatly, won't it? If I were to do that. It's my viability to just make a run out through the hole. No, that's bad. Okay. I'm going to start with Ratty moving here and then declare a...
Blitz.
Well, not Ratty. Yeah, actually, we will go with Ratty, sure. We'll do a blitz with Bulk Hogan.
Yep. 2 dice. Got him. Where do you want to put him?
I will put him here.
Yep. Following up.
That has taken me 1, 2, yes, because I paid for it. 3, 4, 5.
Armor roll. Not through.
6, 7. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 3, 4, 6, 7. And I believe that is all of my activations.
Okay.
Both my players will flip over, correct?
Correct. Yeah, so we're going to start. That's not my turn. No, you've already moved to me, thank you. So he's going to stand up. Then I'm going to move Crud Bouldergut.
I really needed him to bonehead.
You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go for it. That's good. Oh, sorry, they got 7 movement anyway. That's fine. Didn't need to do that. Declaring a blitz with Kakanayan onto Dawn Michaels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 dice. Do I take... I think I have to take the reroll on this one.
Okay.
Only push. Would have been what it is anyway. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go for it. Go for it.
Wow.
All right. I think that's the best I can achieve. Over to you.
Let's talk about viability of giant multiple block blitz.
So if he was a stand up now, he'd be 1 dice. If he was to multiple block those, he'd be 1 dice on Crod and 2 dice on the lineman.
Interesting. I would need to mark up Brad Bouldergut in order to assist on that particular problem then, right?
Yeah, you'd have to bring a player to here to be able to do that, basically.
Rakishi isn't making it anywhere anytime soon.
You got Ratty Savage, though, is still in the open.
I will start by getting Rakishi up. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just keeping him as something of a safety in case you get the control of the ball. Rakishi. What is starting with the giant the best play? I need forward momentum, and taking those guys out on the end, I don't know if that makes a big difference to the ball carrier. The problem I have right now, James, is that I am having trouble looking at this mess and figuring out what my viability is. Because everyone's marking everybody. It makes it hard to realize what my block throws are. But
Okay,
I'm guessing that since everyone is marking everybody,
the only player right now that's giving an assist is Crad Bouldergut.
Okay.
Who's assisting on Bulk Hogan. Everyone else is marked by somebody else.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, and Kazu is providing an assist to anyone that's blocking.
Yes, that is a problem. Would taking out Crad, Bouldergut, and Thighweave alleviate my problems elsewhere in a meaningful way?
It would mean that Bulk Hogan is now... Oh, no, it wouldn't be, because Viaslam will still be marking him, so...
My answer is no, not really. But in a theoretical situation where he is successful on at least knocking out Thighweave and pushing Crad Bouldergut, I could go for Bulk Hogan on Kip Karanin and hope for some sort of push, and then with a follow-up, then if Thighweave's down, then Ratista onto the War Dancer. So that, I think, is my ultimate strategy right there. So let's start with
Bonehead.
Ratty Savage. Sorry?
Sorry, I thought you were going to start with the blocks. I was going to say Bonehead first, but you're right, go to that first.
Yes, I'm going to make it so that I got a better chance. Let's go with the Blitz with the Ogre. Yes, he's up.
So who are you rolling on first?
I think I will roll on Thighweave first.
2 dice.
Turning this way in the process. I'd rather know that this one is successful.
Okay, down you go. So it has to go there. Okay, armor. It's not through with +2. And then 2 dice onto Crab Bouldergut. Push or both down. I've got blocks, so Had to go there. Are you following up?
It's an interesting question. I think the answer to that is a yes.
Okay. Right.
Now things are all tight and compact and really scary. Bulk Hogan onto Kaker right here.
Will be 1 dice.
1 dice with block.
Push. So
Push.
has to go
here.
one of those two.
Now follow up.
Yep.
Ratista onto Kazlu.
1 dice.
Also 1 dice. Great.
Down he goes.
I'll put him down here.
Yep.
Do
Following up.
I follow up is a good question. Do I leave the hole open for my boy to run through? What is my viability of dodging through there?
There'd be
I have to start by dodging into a contested area, then do it again, then dodge out.
So you would be 3+, 3+, 2+, with 1 reroll somewhere along the way.
So I want to leave the hole open.
Okay.
This is my only chance of scoring right now, and at the very least, I want to get the ball as far away from the back end of the field as possible. So I will not follow up. I'm rolling for injury.
Armor first.
Armor first. Yes, armor first. Armor first, of course.
That is through. Injury. That is a KO, sorry.
Thrown to the ground. Okay, we're starting the dodge chain.
3+.
With a reroll.
Yep. 3+.
3+ again.
With a reroll. Good. 2+.
I will use a team reroll.
Yep. 2+.
Because I can only use dodge once, right?
Yep.
Motherfucker.
Down he goes. Not through armor. And the ball goes to 3, which is onto my guy. Bounces then to 4, which is onto Bulk Hogan, who will catch it on a 5. He's got it.
Oh, God. Good timing. Good timing,
Yep.
brother. Not great,
Yep.
but not the worst. I will now end my turn.
Yeah, you have to.
Let's call that a reverse pass, shall we?
Okay, we will... What do I want to do first? I'm going to start by having Viaslun block Triple H. It'll be with 2 dice, because I've got an assist from Siniste.
But you've got the... Oh, no,
yeah, the Giant Smart by Crab Boulder Gut, yeah.
Okay.
So that knocks him down. I'm not following up.
Interesting.
Not through armor.
Opening the hole.
I will stand up thigh leave. And I am now blitzing Bulk Hogan with Siniste.
Okay.
That'd be 2 dice. Got him. Not through armor. The ball goes to 3, which is back onto Siniste. He'll catch it on a 4. No, who fumbles it to 7, which is back onto Bulk Hogan, and it goes to 1, which is onto Thigh Leave, who will catch it on a 4. No, fumbles it again. To 2, which is there next to David Batista. Okay.
It's nice to have a giant marking that ball.
Yep. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to try for a 4+ pickup. All right. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dodge out. I'm going to need to re-roll that, so down I go. Roll armor.
What a crazy round.
And the ball comes out back right where it was.
Not the best, but not the worst.
All right, over to you.
How do I reach this ball? Multiple block on Crad and Viceland.
Yeah, it'd be 1 dice on. Oh no, it'd be 2 dice on both of them. Yep.
2 dice because I just got a.
So Bonehead,
Okay.
you're fine.
Bonehead.
Who are you doing first?
I'm doing Viceland first.
Yep.
I will use
my once per game to reroll both player downs. Oh, suboptimal. That's not through armor. I don't know what to say, Arthur.
4 ones in a row, correct?
It's 4 ones in a row here.
Yeah, I'm marking the ball, but now I have almost all my players down because I wanted to lead them to help me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this just turned the game around for me.
Standing up first off. All right, so we are going to blitz with Siniste onto David Batista.
Interesting to choose a blitz. I see.
So I will take both down because I have block. That's 1. It's not through armor. 2, 3, 2 plus. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to have Crad Bouldergut block Ruddy Savage. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to go and do. Oh no, it went up anyway, so no, we'll do that. Oh, boneheaded.
Wow.
And then we'll go 1, 2. No. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. And that'll be a turnover.
You have made things very difficult, James. Very difficult indeed. Just so I have something for when the rest of this plan fails. Your strength here, and you've got block and dodge, so you're extremely difficult to defeat. I see.
Hey, you still knocked out a person with block and dodge with only 1 dice before, and injured them.
Yes, but do I want to bet on that this time? Don't think there's any way for me to get 2 dice here, unless I somehow use the giant in a weird way. My 1 die block is to blitz through this area onto Siniste. That's literally the only direction I can approach. That doesn't involve being marked by someone else.
Yep.
Okay. Because I don't have Gravemaker, I don't have Prehensile Tail. So I'm going to stand up Ratista. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yikes. Well, that's not really super viable, huh?
Oh, if you move Ruddy Savage to here, you could blitz in from behind with 2 dice.
It would require a go for it.
Yeah, unless you did it with Triple H. Woodcraft will require 1 go for it.
With Triple H, yeah. I'd rather
no.
have somebody with block doing it, I think, but you do present an interesting option. An interesting option indeed. So we'll do that. We will blitz with Bulk Hogan.
There's 2 go for it. 1 to get to that square, 1 to for the.
Yes.
Oh, the dream is dead.
Yeah. Now you just need some leaps, and that's about it.
That's through armor.
Well, well, well.
That is KO'd. All right. So we are going to.
You don't even need leap. I think you can just walk around me.
So we're going to start with a. I'm going to attempt a block by Crab Boulder Gut onto Ratty Savage.
Sure.
So Bonehead. He's good. He's good. That is through armor. And he is badly hurt. So you recorded 10 for number 7.
I am now reminded that my positionals have regeneration, and we didn't roll that for the Grave Maker.
That's okay. That is. You're right. That's almost like Lawson getting a leader for his entire game.
Yep. Okay, so sorry. It's badly hurt for which one?
For number 7.
So that's sorry. It's injury.
Injury, and it's 10. Injury of 10 for number 7.
10 for number 7. Okay. Can I roll regeneration now for the Grave Maker?
Yep.
I don't mean that he comes back in. We've established he's out, but
okay, so
I just want to be able to keep all my players alive and in the next game.
Yeah. All right, so that's that one done. All right, let me go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
We are going to go 1, 2, 3. And declare a blitz with Sinise onto David Batista.
Sure.
Off he goes. He is just sent to reserve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is a turnover.
So I need to find some way to keep you from scoring just to tie this game up, huh?
Yep.
And you have made that very difficult. Wow. I mean, forgetting about Gravemaker's regeneration is
that's big. That is big. Yeah.
It was probably game changing.
So it's not like I sat there thinking like, I'm not going to remind him. I honestly forgot myself. Otherwise, I would have told you. Sorry.
Yes, I forgot myself. I will blitz with Rakishi on Vizlin. I think it's literally the only play I have, right? To just blitz through and try to make it there.
To try and mark him. Yeah. So.
Well, I guess. What's my viability on dodging out and blitzing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It would be nine to blitz.
Too many
yeah.
go.
Otherwise, you got to do some 4+ dodges. You do a 4+, 3+ dodge.
Yeah, I'll just blitz through and hope that I get you on the dodge into.
No,
wait, can you just leap away from me?
It still requires a roll though. It's the Blood Bowl secret: is always make your opponent roll.
Okay, well, let's do a 1-die blitz, I believe.
Yep.
Great.
Both down. All right, you can roll me first.
Well, I just lost the game. I should have easily
That's
drawn.
through. That is through. Injury. That's a stun.
No.
That is also through. That's a stun. And for me, I'll just walk it in.
Yep.
Oh, Arthur, I am sorry.
That first round was insane. I did so good on the first drive.
Yeah, I know. That was so...
Losing it on
brutal.
the giant is where everything truly stumbled and fell down.
Yep. All right.
Everything after that was bad.
Okay, so let's just say let's just get I'm just going to delete the giants just so they can no longer interfere with the weirdness that is resetting all players.
Sure. I'm bringing my dead guy back to life, or badly hurt guy back to life.
Okay, it wouldn't matter anyway because he wouldn't be out for the game. He wouldn't be out for the next game anyway.
Well,
So let's bring all your players back on. All right, so I'll bring. I don't need my journeyman anymore. Not my journeyman. Sorry, my So do I have a death? I never death, did I?
I killed your giant, maybe?
Casualty injury was dead. Oh, no, that was a Gravemaker. Sorry, that's right. Okay, so first off,
yes.
yeah, I need to remove the Gravemaker's death.
From the timeline.
Yeah, because it was regenerated in game, which means it won't count as a death for my team. If it was using your special ability, it would still count as a death for my team, but it would. Well. Okay, so he's no longer deaded. All right. I need to remove my 2 guys who won't be worth XP. Okay, just go to end of match in tour play.
Okay, yes, down here in the corner.
Okay, so let's start off with. I need to. I have to edit those. It's telling me that Gravemate quit the team, which we'll fix as well. So first off, roll a management roll, please.
It's a 10.
10. Okay, cool. So none of your players were up for the draft. Which of my players actually have? I think. Oh, is it my 2? Yeah, they both my war dancers are possibilities. So for Kazlu, it's fine. For Siniste, it's fine. Nobody leaves teams. All right. I will roll for dedicated fans for me. 6, that goes up. You can roll for dedicated fans for you. 3, I think, is you stayed. What are your dedicated fans previously?
I have 3.
Okay, so put 3 in. It won't go down then.
Okay.
Okay. Who would you like to give an improvement to?
Hulk Hogan.
Okay, so you're giving him a random primary?
Yes, random primary.
Yep, and you're making a training roll?
My training is +1.
+1, 6 is fail. 6. So it's a straight up just rolling. So what type of skill are you giving him?
He's my protege.
Oh, he's your protege? I thought the Gravemaker was your protege.
Yes, that's who I'm giving the skill to.
I thought you said Bulk Hogan.
Oh no, sorry. The Gravemaker is who I want to give it to.
Okay.
Yes.
Because he's currently dead, I think it's saying in tour play that he's not viable, is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
You want me to just pick somebody and you'll edit it?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay, actually, give me 1 second. I might be able to fix that. 1 second. Because it's good since he left the team, but I just need to get into edit myself. So I'm going to give a skill to Kakanane's been doing some good stuff. I'm not saying he left the team. All right, we'll give it to Thyleave. Give him a random primary. So now I should. I can't edit it right now because it's still in showing you as having a pen improvement. So just give it to any other team member, and we'll fix up afterwards.
Yep, I'll give it to Bulk Hogan, and I'll rely on you to fix it. I am taking guard.
Guard. Okay. So.
Declining sponsorship.
Yeah.
That I could
roll a D3 just to see if you get what your sponsorship money is. Okay, so it's 20. You also get the extra D3. So I'm gonna. So I need to add 30k total to your money. So go into your team and roll a skill for Bulk Hogan. I'll remove it and I'll add the skill to the Gravemaker. Because I will then
improvement.
Get rid of these. Quits the teams.
I got strip ball, which isn't the worst, I guess, for a blitzer.
Yeah.
Well, I am about to be overtaken by a whole bunch of people in the standings by about half the league. Technically, this is a big loss for me. It didn't have to be.
Oh, collection was modified. Enumeration not allowed. Let me try that again. It's a weird error. Okay. Edit. Give him guard.
I see him back on my team right now. I just reloaded.
Okay, so it gave him guard. Can I get rid of the skill from Bulk Hogan now?
I don't see him having guard. I've reloaded again. He is guard now. Yes.
It's saying collection was modified. Enumeration operation may not execute. I'll have to check that out later on because it's giving me an error.
Okay.
I'll have to ask the tool play people. All right, and I just need to do then the skill for the Drakes. So it went on to Thyleave, who will give a random agility to, hoping for dodge. Instead, he gets Sneaky Git. Fantastic. All right, so your money wise. So you are currently sitting at 190k.
What can I do to bring that?
Roll a d6 to see if one of your players offends the sponsor.
Yes.
No, they do not.
Okay.
I mean, you could start putting it into a stadium fund. You could buy another player. Or you just, I mean, at the moment, you're only in danger of losing 1d3 times 10,000, only on a 1.
Do I have full staff?
You have full staff, yeah.
I'm down a cheerleader.
Oh, down a cheerleader? Okay.
Let's start there. Is it weird to pick up some more Skaven linemen?
No, it's just going to keep pumping your team value.
More? I mean, what do you want from me, James?
Yeah.
2 more Skaven linemen have joined the team and need names. No AI generation allowed. I will take wrestling parodies, people of the chat, just like Red Kishi Ratu.
Yeah, you only buy one more player before you're actually a full number of players. So, all right. So let's go back to do the Drakes need to spend any money? Probably not. They have to spend all their money recovering all their dead people all the time. They got 145k actually, and I can't buy any more positionals. So I think it's time to buy them a apothecary.
You think?
All right, back to Zoom.
So Die Day is out again.
Out for next game. Yeah.
So yeah, you're back to needing a journeyman.
Yep.
Interesting.
That's it. All right, back with Wilhelm. Rince, that was a tough game. The first half, I thought you'd absolutely destroy them, and then taking out their giant right before the half time. That was what happened in the second half.
The history of people and things named Steel Viper is one of failing to cross the finish line. And we really respect Rom Gold around here. We like him a lot. He did fail to stand. Even with extra training, he still failed to stand. And once things went down from there, he just kept going down. And as much as we tried to keep the ball moving forward, we had a pretty critical fumble. Don Michaels tripped and fell. All the rerolls had already been spent. All the training had already been used up. We had tired coaches putting our faith in the giant. And, it turns out the Gravemaker was fine all along. No one bothered to check on him. They thought that hit was real bad. They thought he was dead. He was actually in the stands cheering against us. This team is having trouble working together. That's what I have for you, Wilhelm.
Interesting. I want to put an alternate to you of what could have been the problem.
Okay.
Elf bullshit.
I mean, they're called blodgers. They're out here blodging. I'll agree that they can get things done, They're good. They're a good team. Some would say they're the best. And now in the rankings right now, until somebody else catches up, they are number one for the rest of the week.
But you do still remain the only manager to have ever beaten the Drakes.
I wish I could have done it a second time.
Well, there's always the finals. So watch out for that. You never know what might happen.
With more matches like this, I will not be seeing the finals.
Oh, don't write yourself off just yet, Rince. You've got a heck of a team there. The fans see it, I see it. But anyway,
Rince... I agree. You know, Wilhelm, it reminds me that in round 6 last year, you were pivotal in defeating me and knocking me out of any sort of playoff contention.
Well, I do what I can.
The fans really appreciate that.
Well, Rince, thank you for playing today. And to all of our fans, thank you for watching us on Cabal Vision in the Brew Bowl. We'll be back more this week with some more round 6 action, more Giants, more Blood Bowl, more excitement. Stay tuned. And AP, Dawn Michaels should have gotten away in scum. I look, your 2 3+. I was, it sucked that you got as far as the second one before we had to use a reroll. But then when you were like on the 2+, I'm like, no, this is good. He's fine. And he still had a team reroll. You still had a team reroll in the bag, and I'm like, nope, you're going to score here. But I felt I still had the turns left to get a score in. I was feeling that I had a chance to tie it up 2-0, but then just and then
I rolled so many ones. Skull into skull.
Well, that was the turn right afterwards. That was when I tried to beat the ball and dropped it, and the giant got up and went straight back down again. That was tough. The
first
result.
drive was hype as hell. The first half went really well for me, and the second half went really well for you.
Yeah.
And the Drakes can absolutely punish a team with Balaj and Leap. They didn't even need to use Leap at any point, but the threat of Leap forced me to make some weird moves. Just the threat. The idea that you might use it. Well played, James. Well played. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was a good thing. Hey, my blood pressure got up at one point. So
I don't think mine was ever really that high, honestly.
Okay.
Losing the Gravemaker was bad. And then the moment I realized I forgot that he had regeneration, that was much worse.
Yeah.
But honestly, the first half was so good. I was kind of just chilling. Even when the game turned against me, I was just trying to win.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that first half, man. Those first 2 turns. I think you removed 4 players or something in the first 2 turns of the game through some capacity or other. So that was a great result. All right, AP, thank you for playing. It's always fun. And we need to.
Who's up next?
Lawson will be tomorrow. Lawson with.
Can't wait for him to overtake me.
That's right. Yeah, with his ogre, Sire the Jade Falcon.
Okay, I'm just leaving the tabletop simulator now. Now I understand why you've named the Giants after Battletech clans. Now I understand. To allow for this one joke.
Originally, because I just used an ogre name generator, and I got Grumgol the Thunderer, and then I thought of the Sire the Jade Falcon thing. I thought, actually no, I'll go put in. But it's not Steel Viper. It's what is your favorite clan again? What is your favorite?
I like Steel Viper.
You like Steel Viper, yeah. I remember,
Sea Fox.
That's right. Yeah. Because I was thinking about Diamond Shark as well, yeah. But I left it with Steel Vipers in the end.
I like to tell people that I'm the only Steel Viper band in existence because they were forgotten about at the Great Refusal. The authors they were like, all of the Crusader clans who participated shall show up. And I'm reading the book and I'm like, where are the Steel Vipers? Where are they at?
Yeah.
They didn't get mentioned. I got 4 XP here. Completion, showing up, casualty, touchdown.
That sounds correct, yes.
Okay, then I'm at 59 XP for game 7.
And I just thought that, I've put so much Blood Bowl into your shows that you should get to put some BattleTech into my shows.
Ah, I see. Instead, it's Lawson who's putting the BattleTech into your shows, but please allow him to.
Well, that was
There's
my idea.
nothing cringe about it at all.
He didn't come to me with the side joke. That was all me. So.
Ah, I see. So you're the cringe lord now.
That's right. Yeah,
I understand. You've evolved.
All right. AP, thanks for playing, and to the audience as well. Thank you for watching. We've got more games. We've got 4 straight days of games, including today, and then like a long wait until the last game of the round. But a few players have been challenging the Nemesis team, so we're going to organise some exhibition matches too, so you can see how they turn out, including, of course, the first one to book is going to be Fohammer's Street Bowl match. So.
I'm looking forward to actually watching that match in its entirety.
Yeah,
the double bounce rule is going to be crazy.
Yeah, and I'd be interested to see whether anyone tries to actually pass off the wall. So that's crazy to try and work out. Bounce off the wall, pass it.
Oh my goodness!
All right, stay tuned. We'll see you next time.